Hello student, today I am going to take JMS of class 10. In this video, I am going to explain Introduction to Trigonometry, chapter 8. The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek words tri, meaning three, gon meaning sides, and metron meaning measure. This is the trigonometry's meaning. Now, trigonometry is the branch of mathematics. In fact, trigonometry is the study of relationship between the sides and angles of a triangle. Now, there are 6 different trigonometric ratios as follows. You first draw the diagram. This is angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. Here you write side opposite to angle A. This is the angle A. Its opposite side is this side. BC is the opposite side, and angles S adjacent side is AB. So right here side adjacent to angle A, and that side AC is hypotenuse. Now I think it is clear. Now write sine of angle A equal to sine of side opposite to angle A by hypotenuse. Here side opposite to angle A means what? This side BC, and hypotenuse AC. So write BC by AC. Then cosine of angle A equal to side adjacent to angle A. Side adjacent to angle A. This is the adjacent side of angle A, and by hypotenuse equal to AB by AC. So this is also complete. Then see tangent of angle A. So equal to right. Then side opposite to angle A, side opposite to angle A, and by side adjacent to angle A. This is what? BC by AB. Then cosecant of angle A equal to hypotenuse by side opposite to angle A. Angle S opposite side is this. Angle S adjacent side is this. So if you know these two sides, then it will be no problem to understand. So here it is AC by BC. Now secant of angle A equal to hypotenuse by side adjacent to angle A. So hypotenuse is constant, it is AC by side adjacent to angle A. This is the side. So write AB. Then cotangent of angle A equal to side adjacent to angle A by side opposite to angle A. AB by BC. Now this is the way to understand the angle of sine A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A, and cot A. And here another way you have to understand or to keep in mind. This is the another way. Sine is equal to P by H. P means perpendicular and H means hypotenuse. Then cos will be base by hypotenuse. So this is the base and this is the hypotenuse. And in case of sine, I am telling again, sine is P by H. P means perpendicular and H means hypotenuse. In this way, you can find out tan, cot, cosec, sec, all this. Now tips, here the tips, you know this, still I am writing tips. Sine A is written for sine A. Actually it is sine A, but we'll write what? Abbreviation sine A. Then cot A also is written for cotangent A. Like this, tangent also, tan A is tangent A. Then cosecant also same, secant also same. Now relation between trigonometric ratios. Sin theta equal to 1 by cosec theta, or cosec theta equal to 1 by sin theta. Then cos theta equal to 1 by sec theta, or sec theta equal to 1 by cos theta. Tan theta equal to sin theta by cos theta, or cot theta equal to cos theta by sin theta. Tan theta also, tan theta equal to 1 by cot theta, or cot theta equal to 1 by tan theta. So this is the trigonometric ratios. Now how to remember the trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Here the some angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These are angles for sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. So now I just showed here the two, sine and cos. So if you know sine and cos values, then you can find out all others, that is tan, cosec, sec and cot. Now see, sine 0 degree is how to find out sine 0 degree. So before this you have to know, first of all you just manage like this, the root over 0, root over 1, root over 2, root over 3 and root over 4, right, like this, and divide all by root 4. So it is ultimately what, the root 0 by root 4 is ultimately 0, and then root over 1 by root over 4, it is ultimately 1 by 2. Then this also equal to 1 by root 2. This also root 3 by root 4, it is ultimately root 3 by 2, and if you cut it you'll get 1. This is the value of sine 0 degree, sine 30 degree, sine 45 degree, sine 60 degree and sine 90 degree. Now the reverse of sine all values will be the cos value. See here, it is coming 0, half, 1 by 2, root 3 by 2, half. Now here it is coming in reverse way, 1, root 3 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, half and 0. So this is also same, you have to read like this, cos 0 degree equal to 1, cos 30 degree equal to root 3 by 2, cos 60 degree 45 degree equal to 1 by root 2, cos 60 degree equal to 1 by 2 and cos 90 degree equal to 0. So if you know, again I am telling, if you know sine cos values, you can find all other ratios, other 4 ratios. Total it is 6 ratios, you can find other 4 ratios. So now again you come to the next, for tan a, this is what I am telling here. I wrote for tan a, if you do sine a by cos a, it means if tan is in place of tan a, if you think tan 30 degree, then you will write what, sine 30 by cos 30. So sine 30 is what, half, cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So if you cut, you'll get 1 by root 3. Here also same, cosec is 1 by sine a. So 1, right, and sine a, suppose cosec 45 degree. So right here cosec 45 degree by 1 by sine 45 degree. So 1 by sine 45 degree, you know, 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. So if you arrange it properly, it will be root 2. In this way you can find out cot a, this is the formula, tan a also this formula. By putting the value of 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, you can get all the values. Here I am showing the 2 examples also. See, cosec 30 degree, you can write 1 by sine 30 degree. So 30 degree is what, 30 sine 30 degree, sine 30 degree is half. So right here half, arrange it properly, it will be 2. Then cot 60 degree, cot 60 degree equal to, we know, cos 60 degree by sine 60 degree. So cos 60 degree is, you know, 1 by 2 and sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. So put here and then you do calculation, ultimately you'll get 1 by root 3. So cot 60 degree equal to 1 by root 3. In this way you can find out. See question number 4, given 15 cot a equal to 8, find sine a and sec a. Now first of all you draw the diagram, right angle triangle. So this is a right angle triangle, angle A, B and C. This is a right angle triangle, these two are acute angle and this is right angle. So write solution, then start, let ABC be a right angle triangle and angle B is 90 degree. Now given is what, 15 cot a equal to 8, this is given in question. So you arrange it, cot a equal to 8 by 15. Now see, cot a equal to what, cot a equal to sine a equal to what, sine a equal to, we know, angle S opposite side by angle S adjacent side. Now cot a will be the tan S opposite. What will be, angle S adjacent side by angle S opposite side. So it will be AB by BC. Now this will be right as it is. Now you may arrange it, AB by 8 and BC will be cross multiplication, BC by 15. Now equal to K, say, write in bracket, say. Therefore again in bracket write K is a positive number. Now it will be AB equal to 8K and BC equal to 15K. By using Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. That means hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. Now put from here all the values, then you will get the third side. From here you got AB's side value is 8K, BC's value is 15K. The unknown is AC. So with this formula you can get the third side value. So 8k whole square, 15k whole square. Now do this, you'll get 64k square. This will be 15, 15 is 25k square. Now add these two, you'll get 289k square. So this is the value of this 289k square is the value of AC square. Then what will be AC? AC will be root over 289k square. Now 17 is 289 and k square root over cancel. So ultimately it is 17k. Now sin A equal to what? Sin A equal to, we know, angle S opposite side by hypotenuse. So BC by AC right here, and put from this 15 BC is you have got already BC is 15k, so put here 15k, and AC is just now you have got 17k, so put 17k, k is cancelled. This is ultimately 15 by 17. This is one answer. Now another one, sec A. Sec A will be the opposite of cos A. Now cos A is what? Cos A is angle S adjacent side by hypotenuse. Now sec will be the opposite of cos A, so it will be AC by AB. Then you write AC by AB. Now AC you got it 17k, and AB also you have got it 8k. So k is cancelled, 17 by 8. So this also complete. Now student, see exercise 8.1. Question number 1. In triangle ABC, right angle triangle at B, AB equal to 24 cm, BC equal to 7 cm, determine Roman 1 sin A, comma cos A. Write solution, and before doing this you draw the diagram first. It is a right angle triangle diagram. One angle is 90 degree, angle B is 90 degree. Then write in triangle ABC, comma angle B equal to 90 degree. AB is 24 cm and BC is 7 cm. It is given you. Now write in right angle triangle ABC, we have, this is the Pythagoras theorem. AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Now AB is given you value 24 and make it square, and BC also 7, make it square, 7 square. So ultimately it is 576 and this is 49. Now add these two, you will get 625. Now this is the value of AC square equal to 625. Now AC will be root over 625, make it square, 25 square is 625. So square and root over is cancelled. So ultimately 25 centimeter. Therefore sin A equal to, now see sin A equal to BC by AC. How this BC by AC is came? Angle sin A means angle S opposite side by hypotenuse. So angle S opposite side is what? BC, and hypotenuse AC. So write like this, and you'll get BC is 7 cm and AC also you got 25 cm. Centimeter cancel, and it will, what will be remain? 7 by 25. Now cos A. Cos A equal to, we know, angle S adjacent side by hypotenuse. Angle S adjacent side is which one? This is base one, AB, and hypotenuse is AC. So write AB by AC. Now again you put AB is 24 cm, AC is 25 cm. So ultimately you'll get 24 by 25. So this one is complete. Students, see question number 4. Given 15 cot A equal to 8, comma, find sin A and sec A. Now draw again right angle triangle. Angle B is 90 degree and angle A and C is acute angle. So draw like this. Now write solution. Let ABC be a right angle triangle and angle B is 90 degree. Now given 15 cot A equal to 8. Now cot A implies, next line, cot A equal to 8 by 15. Then you see cot A equal to, how will you get AB by BC? So cot A, tan A equal to, we know, angle S opposite side by angles as adjacent side. Now when you count cot A, then it will be the reverse of tan A. It will be angle as adjacent side by angle as opposite side. That means base by perpendicular, B by P. So write like this, AB by BC equal to 8 by 15. Now cross multiply AB by 8 and BC will be go in the numerator. So it will be BC by 15 equal to K say, and K is a positive number. Now from this you can arrange it, AB equal to 8K and BC equal to 15K. Just cross it, you will get 8K and 15K. By using Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. It is hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. So this formula is in every sum, that formula is there, that theorem is there. So you put AB equal to 8K, make it square, whole thing square I gave there, and BC is 15K, so write 15K whole thing square. Now it is ultimately 64K square, and this is 225K square, because 15 is 225 and K square. Now add these two, will get 289K square, 289K square. Now implies AC will be what? Root over 289K square. It is root over, again give root over, 17 square is 289. So square root over is cancelled. So ultimately 17K. S equal to 17K. Now sin A equal to again, you from the diagram you can count it, angle S opposite side by hypotenuse. The angles of opposite side is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Now put values 15K by 17K, so ultimately it is 15 by 17. And sec A will be the opposite of cos A. Cos A's opposite will be sec A, and sec A's opposite is cos A. Now sec A will be AC by AB. Now we know cos A is what? Base by hypotenuse, or you can say angle S adjacent side by hypotenuse, and sec A will be the opposite of cos A. It will be hypotenuse by base. So write AC by AB. Now 17K by 8K. So it is ultimately 17 by 8. So this also complete. Now see question number 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B, then show that angle A equal to angle B. Now draw the same diagram, right angle triangle. Angle C is 90 degree here, because in question you see angle A and angle B are acute angles, so you cannot change it. Angle A and angle B is acute angle, because less than 90 degree, then obviously angle C will be 90 degree, because this diagram is a right angle triangle. Now solution write first, then start. Let ABC be a right angle triangle where angle C is 90 degree. Then cos A equal to, we know, here I wrote AC by AB. How you got this value? I am telling again. And cos A means angle S adjacent side, that means base, by hypotenuse. So AC is the angle S adjacent side, and AB is the hypotenuse. So that is why I wrote AC by AB. Then cos B equal to angle B's adjacent side by hypotenuse. Now cos B is there. Cos B. This is cos B's adjacent side is BC, and hypotenuse is AB. That hypotenuse is constant. It is no change. But now when you write here cos B, so automatically the angle is changed. Now adjacent angle of angle B is BC, and hypotenuse is AB. I think it is clear. Now next line, given that cos A equal to cos B. It is given in question. So you write again cos A equal to cos B. Now cos A equal to, you got that value AC by AB, here you put, and cos B also you got BC by AB, put here, and both sides you see AB is there, so AB cancel. What remain? AC equal to BC. Now why I wrote angle B equal to angle A? Because in bracket you see angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Angles AC is there, its opposite angle is B, so write B, and BC's opposite side is what? BC's opposite side is angle A. Now that is why I wrote angle B equal to angle A, and that bracket line is very important, so you must write this one and arrange properly. It will be angle A equal to angle B shown. Students, see question number 8. If 3 cot A equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. Now first of all, you draw the same diagram, right angle triangle. Angle B is 90 degree and angle A and angle C is acute angle. Now write solution. Let us draw a right angle triangle ABC. Given 3 cot A equal to 4, then equal to 4 by 3. So cot A's value will be side adjacent to angle A by side opposite to angle A. Side adjacent to angle A by side opposite to angle A. Now see, side adjacent to angle A is what? AB, and side opposite to angle A is what? BC. So AB by BC equal to 4 by 3. Now again you cross multiply AB by 4 and equal to BC by 3, because it is also cross multiply, equal to KC, where K is a positive number. Now from this you can write implies AB equal to 4K and BC equal to 3K. By using Pythagoras theorem, we have hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square. So write AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Now from there you got all the values of AB and BC. So here you put AB is 4K and BC is 3K. Make it square, you'll get 16K square, and this is 9K square. So add it, you'll get 25K square. Now AC will be what? AC will be root over 25K square. So 5 square root over is cancelled. So ultimately it is 5K. Now tan A equal to BC by AB, same as previous one. Angles S opposite side by angles S adjacent side. So BC by AB. So put the value 3K by 4K. It is 3 by 4. Then cos A will be same, AB by AC, 4K by 5K. So KK cancel, it is 4 by 5. And sin A also same, BC by AC, angles A as opposite side by hypotenuse, so BC by AC. So put the value, you will get 3 by 5. Now this is complete. Continue next page, left hand side. Given in the question 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. Now 1 minus tan A is what? 3 by 4. You already got that value. Tan A is 3 by 4 and make it square. And the denominator also same. 1 plus tan, this is 3 by 4 whole thing square. Now 1 minus 3 by 4 whole thing square means 9 by 16. And in the denominator 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square is 9 by 16. Now take LCM from the numerator. It is 16. So 16 minus 9 will be, and in the denominator also LCM 16. It will be 16 plus 9. So subtract it from the numerator. You will get 7 by 16, and from the denominator 16 plus 9 adding, you will get 25 by 16. Now do the calculation. You will get 7 by 25. Now right hand side is given what? Cos square A minus sin square A. Again you got already cos A and sin S values. So put here, it will be 4 by 5 whole square and 3 by 5 whole square. So ultimately it is 16 by 25 and minus 9 by 25. Again you take LCM 25, do calculation, you will get 16 minus 9 and it is ultimately 7 by 25. This is equation number 2. From 1 and 2 we get left hand side equal to right hand side. Why? Because in equation 1 you got 7 by 25 and in equation 2 also you got 7 by 25. Both are same. So you can show left hand side is equal to right hand side. Therefore you write that question again, 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equal to cos square A minus sin square A. So this sum also complete. Question number 10. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q, comma, PR plus QR equal to 25 cm and PQ equal to 5 cm, determine the values of sin P, comma, cos P and tan P. Now draw the diagram, right angle triangle diagram. Angle Q is 90 degree. It is given in question, and then PR plus QR is together it is given 25 cm and PQ is only given 5 cm. In other sum you see the two sides are given, the third one we find out, but there the two sides values are given together and one is given separately. So here write solution. In triangle PQR, angle Q equal to 90 degree, PQ is 5 cm and PR plus QR equal to 25 cm. Now in right angle triangle PQR we have again Pythagoras theorem, PR square equal to PQ square plus QR square. Now PR is what? PR value is not given directly. So you see in question PR plus QR equal to 25 cm. From this thing you can prepare like this, PR equal to 25 minus QR. Now it is change it, then you have got PR equal to 25 minus QR. So in place of PR write 25 minus QR and square you make it whole thing square. Then PQ is given directly 5, so write 5 square and QR is unknown. So write QR square as it is. Now apply the simple formula, A minus B whole thing square formula. Write A square, then plus B square, then minus twice AB. Now here A is 25 and B is QR. So you will get this line. And 5 square means 25 and QR square as it is you write plus QR square. Now 25 square is 625 plus QR square. Now multiply it, it is minus 50 QR equal to 25 plus QR square. Now QR square you can cancel it or write together QR square and then QR square you take on left side, it is minus QR square. Then 50 QR equal to 25 and then take this 65 on right side, it is minus 65. Now you got what? In right side you got minus 600 and in left side you got minus 50 QR. Both the minus you can cancel it. Now it is 50 QR and 600. Now QR equal to 600 by 50. Therefore QR equal to 12 because 0 0 cancel, 5 12 is 60. So you write the unit also, QR equal to 12 centimeter. Now you have got already PR equal to 25 minus QR, that value you put PR equal to 25 and QR you got what? 12. So write 12 and ultimately subtract it, you will get 13 centimeter. So this is the value of PR. Now find out the sin P, cos P and tan P. Sin P equal to, this is you know sin means P's sides P is opposite side by hypotenuse. So QR by PR. So write values 12 centimeter, QR is 12 centimeter, PR is 13 centimeter. So ultimately it is 12 by 13. Cos P also same. Angles sides adjacent to angle P by hypotenuse. So this is the adjacent angles. P's adjacent side is PQ. So write PQ by PR. Now put the value of PQ and PR. You'll get 5 by 13. Then 10P. 10P also same. QR by PQ. QR means angle sides opposite to angle P by side adjacent to angle P. So it is ultimately QR by PQ. So put the value, you will get 12 centimeter by 5 centimeter, and ultimately it is 12 by 5. So this is the answer of sin P, cos P and tan P. This much today, student. Now student, I think you understood this exercise, and next day we'll do the next exercise. So this much today. Thank you.